So every once in a while, when I'm bored and I'm done feeding the yaks out in the Yiddish country of Svendoodle, I will go to the comment section of some of the TES videos, and every once in a while I see things like, TES just isn't what it used to be, and I miss the old TES, all the good members left for better teams, things like that. And, I mean, I guess when I joined, like well over a year ago now, a lot of the old members and a lot of my good friends, they're no longer on the team. There's really only a couple people that are still on it. And, that kind of sucks. I mean, I miss them like the rest of you guys, but from a content perspective, if you look at the episodes that those people are producing and you look at the episodes that we're producing, for the most part, they're pretty identical. Like, if you were to block out the feed so you couldn't see whose name it was, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. And, if you look at the likes, like if you look at when TES first formed, and you look at all those intro episodes and intro commentaries and things like that, and you look at the likes and the views on those, and then you come back now and you look at the likes and views, there's really no comparison. I mean, back in the day, TES videos used to get like, the team Tajas used to get like 5,000, 6,000 likes and 50,000 views and things like that, and now our episodes and things are lucky to get like 100 likes and 1,500 views and things like that. And you gotta wonder, like, what's different? Are we doing something different? And I mean, yes, Snipinator's gone, and I definitely miss him just as much as the rest of you guys. He really gave me a lot of opportunities. And, I mean, other than that, there's really not a whole heck of a lot that's different. And so why are the ratings suddenly so much different? And, I think I know why, and I'm gonna try to explain it here with a little analogy. And I'm gonna relate this to something that I think that we can all relate to here, and that's beating your meat, choking your chicken, wanking it, whatever you want to call it, because, you know, if you're like me, you don't mind doing it a good, once, twice, maybe 8, 9 times a day. I'm not gonna throw a number out there, but that might be my record. Either way, you know that if you do that from time to time, you're nothing without your partner in crime, Pamela Handerson, or if you're a girl, then David Hasselhoff. And, if you're like me, you have real dry hands, so if I don't use like a lotion, like, Jergens or Nivea for men, that actually makes my wiener smell great afterwards, then it's like using sandpaper or like a cheese grater, and that's just really not a good way to go about doing it. So, you and Pam probably have a good ritual together. You guys know each other inside and out. You guys know when she squeezes, you know to thrust and things like that. Like, you guys know how to give yourself the best possible finish every single time. And, after a while, maybe sometimes you mix it up a bit so you don't get stuck in a rut. But basically, I would relate it to this, right? If you all of a sudden one night just stopped using lotion all the time, and you were just going dry, and you all of a sudden kind of realize, like, man, things haven't been great. And one night you're sitting there on the couch, you're watching beach volleyball, and Pam gets a little excited, and she starts getting a little frisky with you. And you turn to her, and you're just like, Pam, honey, I've been wanting to say this for a while, but lately things just haven't been as good. I mean, I feel like the connection between us is lost. My finishes just aren't what they used to be, and I can't pinpoint what it is, but the two of us really, we might have to go our separate ways. And she turns to you and she's just like, what do you mean? Like, she's just devastated. You can see that look in her eyes. And I mean, when you actually stop and you evaluate the situation, you realize, wait a minute, like, I'm not using lube anymore. And if me and Pam aren't lubed up, like, the two of us, it's just not going to go together as great. And suddenly you realize, like, crap. It's been my fault all along because I haven't been supporting Pam in the best way possible. I haven't been putting her in position to pleasure me in the ultimate, most satisfying way. And it's kind of the same thing with the videos, right? Like, you sit there and you say, hey, TES is different. The content's just different. I miss all the old members, but when it really comes down to it, the content's exactly the same. What's different is people don't have the hype about the team. People aren't like, yeah, this is the next up and coming, this is the best team, like, I'm going to thumb up every video. I'm going to make sure I make an effort to watch every video. And if you don't make that effort to give a video a thumbs up, and if you don't watch it, well, I mean, eventually a lot of people are going to do that, and you're not going to see the same kind of ratings. And I think that's what it is. I think it's just, I mean, after a while, we're kind of the old team. There's other new teams and things like that, and And people don't really take the time to care as much anymore, which is totally understandable. I mean, I do the same thing with a lot of commentators and things that I watch, but I mean, my hope is that maybe watching this commentary you realize, like, maybe I need to get my spark back with Pam. Maybe I need to start liking those things. So, I really hope you guys take that into consideration, and I hope you have a great day.
Good job, squad. Get ready for the next round.